Okay, I'm gonna talk about Game of Thrones season 8, episode 5 a little bit more, a little bit of a bonus from what happened from the video that I dropped yesterday immediately after I finished watching it. Um, you know, I'm gonna, it's gonna be an unpopular opinion, it's gonna be a hot take, but I actually like this episode. I actually like this episode a lot. I know that there are flaws in this episode, but I think overall the episode is just very powerful, entertaining, impactful, and certainly destructive and cataclysmic. And today I it's kind of crazy actually that I have to talk trash on episode 3, but then I also have to defend episode 5 because I think this is a huge difference from what episode 3 looks like. This is actually way more scarier and way more Game of Thronesy in my opinion. I know that it kind of broke the format that Game of Thrones, the TV show, used to follow so strictly before, thus making it good. But still, from a normal fantasy TV show's point of view, this episode is absolutely mind blowing, in my opinion. There are two major complaints from all these fans, though. Number one, probably the biggest complaint, is that the character arcs are really justified in this episode. You know what? To some degree, I actually agree with a lot of the fans here. I totally dislike the fact that Tyrion is not as smart as he was before. Uh, I really wish that Tyrion would be the smart one, but whatever. The episode isn't perfect, and I know that. And also the fact that Jamie's character arc is a complete circle. He went from loving Cersei to kind of not loving her and becoming a good person to loving her again and dying with her. First of all, I really hope that Jamie and Cersei really didn't die there because of some fallen bricks and cements and all. I really hope that they would survive this because it's not like a really good, like, not really an entertaining death for both of them. And yes, I do kind of wish that Jamie would kill Cersei. That would be fantastic. But the way their scene ended in the episode, I'm still not that mad at it. In fact, I think it's really sad and really moving, and it really tells us what it really feels like to be in the perspective of Jamie and Cersei. And I think at the end of the day, if you think that Jamie's ultimate personality is that he had become good, you're wrong. As he explained to Brienne in season 3, he was all about family. He was all about being a Lannister, and he hates, people who are just insane. Especially if you consider the fact that he killed Aerys II Targaryen, who's the Mad King, who constantly yelled, "Burn them all, burn them all," and that's exactly what Daenerys did here. So it's actually it actually kind of makes sense that Jamie would betray Daenerys straight up and be with Cersei and be willing to die with Cersei. And also Daenerys's 180 turn and becoming insane. I think it's not really that crazy or weird. I think from the beginning of the show, I think it's already foreshadowed that Daenerys would be crazy and would kill civilians. I know it does feel a little bit rushed. I kind of hope that the show would kind of build her evil uh, personality a little bit more. But still, I think it's not that crazy that Daenerys had gone insane. And, the fact that Daenerys and Jon coexists, I really think that one of them should be the ultimate villain, and that would be Daenerys. Also, another complaint would be that the show is just too, like, whack, just too crazy, because, like, King's Landing is basically gone at this point. The whole Red Keep is totally gone. Yeah, I think the writers are a little bit too ambitious here. But again, it's about to reach the end, and Double D really had to just reach for the highest and be the most ambitious and write down the most insane of things, and I think this is what they have come up. While it doesn't really live up to the fans' expectations, and it didn't live up to my expectations as well, I still think it's not a bad episode. In fact, I think it's still a great episode, really well directed, stunning visuals. The visuals are 100 times more stunning in this episode than in episode 3, and I think there are just a lot of really great and powerful death scenes here, and also Daenerys' 180 turn makes for some good drama, and I'm all about that, man. So yes, it's not a 10 out of 10. I'm probably giving this a 9 out of 10, and yeah, thanks for watching.